President's Trophy to the Central Panthers, who finished the season with a final record of 13 wins and 1 loss. Congratulations to the Panthers.
How many countless times over the course of the offseason did his mind return to pick over the wreckage of that rare loss? One he insisted in the moment boiled down to but a handful of made or not made plays here or there, even if the lopsided scoreboard and the dominance of a powerhouse opponent on the precipice of history suggested otherwise. Brad Dixon's belief, regardless in his program, was resolute. He knew his Panthers deserved to be on that state stage, and he believed that the margin separating Camp Point Central as a program from football royalty was not nearly as chasmic as the football experts would have you believe. In 2023, he proved his point in the most Brad Dixon manner possible, not only slaying a giant, that same Lena Winslow Goliath that had the Panthers' number a year prior, but by doing so, in shutting them out in the process. Camp Point Central's state championship moment, the first for any program in school history, affirmed everything that set Brad Dixon and his talented staff on this path when Bill Reed handed them the keys to the program a dozen years ago. It also validated his means and methods, many of which rang out against traditional football norms. The efficient, shorter practices, the speed-based training, the freak mentality in all things. Historically, that 14-0 win of Lee Win may well be viewed as a turning point for the Panther program, an arrival, if you will, perhaps even the genesis point of Central's own dynasty. But to view it only from that frame is to miss the critical evolution that took place this season. The hardest of all in any kind of coaching, the leap from great to extraordinary, and the manner in which it was hatched. I've covered a lot of high school football over the last 3 decades here in the Tri-States, and speaking candidly, I have seen more talented teams than this Central group. I've seen bigger and stronger squads as well. But I'm not sure I have ever seen a collective of high school kids ever so dedicated to attending maturely their business, so unflappable relative to the situation or opponent. Nor can I ever recall a small school program with so much across-the-board speed, particularly within the lines. Those are the advantages Brad Dixon cultivated and catered to in 2023, in running the regular season table again, in dispensing with tremendous conference foes, Hardin-Calhoun and Greenfield Northwestern, along the playoff path. And yes, in dismantling a superbly manicured and ridiculously talented Althoff Catholic roster in a manner that shocked the state of Illinois even before they got to the Leno Winslow magnum opus. It was coaching mastercraft by Dixon, to be sure, but also by his gifted staff, including Andrew Griffin, Dustin Griffin, Casey Monroe, Casey Ray, Ian Foss, Zach Houston, Tracy Ray, and Jordan Tenhouse. All of whom now deservedly share in this, their third collective KHQA Coach of the Year honor and their first state title.